What's up, y'all? So Archangel Michael just pinged me to make a little video, and I'm just gonna start jumping right into it. So it goes something like this. It's all good and dandy to learn about spiritual cleansing. Sorry, the window's open. This is gonna be a little bit louder, but I think we can make it through that. No need to close it. So basically, when people like me, or when I get into the urge to cleanse my vessel, to distill, like I talked about in one of the other videos I made. I'd like to balance that for you guys a little bit too, because you may or may not know that I'm on a juice fast, and I'm on like day 22 right now. But it's not all about the spiritual discipline at all times. Okay, it's always, spiritual discipline's always good, but it's not always about the physical discipline of not eating and cleaning your vessel at all times, right? And I wanted to give you guys some comfort and some things that I've learned, because each day when I'm on this juice fast, I'm going to close it now. Each day when I'm on this juice fast, I don't have physical cravings anymore after about like day 8 or 9. Not much. It's all mental, and I learned from Tao Lore, he's a YouTuber, that Taylor Budd, I think is his real name. Anyways, I learned that a lot of eating is emotional. So if you eat like chips and salty food, crunchy, salty, then you're frustrated. If you eat ice cream, smooth, creamy, and sweet, then you're lonely or emotionally distraught, right? So the same thing I've been noticing with, even though I'm not eating, with cravings. So like I want some chicken tenders. I haven't had chicken since I was younger, since I was like 3-4 years ago. I haven't had any meat. But I'll have like a chicken craving, right? Like I'd love some fried chicken with a crispy crunch to it and some French fries, and damn it, give me a milkshake too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a human, and all that stuff's good to taste. It's nice on the taste buds, and it gives you some sort of satisfaction. And being a Cancer, it's got nostalgia to it and all that stuff, right? Okay, so when I'm craving that, that's because I am frustrated, right? I want the crunchy, salty. That fried batter. Or when I crave that milkshake, then that means I'm feeling lonely or emotionally disturbed or not on even keel. So basically what I wanted to express to you guys, and what Michael wanted to express to you guys real quick, is that it's the most important part of eating in general is having the right energy and the right frame of mind and the right gratitude. That's why, regardless of how good the form of prayer is, it is a good thing to pray before the food. And I've been chanting to liquids for a long time now, the Om chant with the 7 syllables. I Om. There's 2 O's, but they're hard to decipher. I've been trying to work on that my whole life. So anyways, I chant that to the water because the water can has memory. It creates crystal forms inside of it. So when you chant to it, that's a good thing. Same with the food. You should pray over the food. But more importantly than the words that you say, it's about the intent and the energy you have. So you shouldn't be attacking yourself while you eat the food, number one. So don't be beating yourself up like, well, man, I could be doing a juice fast. I know I have a bunch of shit in my guts and just set all that apart and make sure that you make each meal count. Because another thing that I've learned is that today, for example, I dry fasted for 22 hours or something. I forgot to bring water to work again. I think this might have been my last day at work. But anyways, I forgot to bring water. I'm pretty sure it is. I forgot to bring water to work, so I dry fasted all day. Because I'm not going to drink the tap water or go buy a bottled water or any of that shit. So, also, you don't need that. So the point of that is you don't need as much food and drink and that kind of stuff as you think you do. So when you do have the meals, really enjoy them and be thankful for them, and try to make them like a loving experience. Try to be with people you like, and try to sit down and slow down. Take your time. Chew the food well. Enjoy each taste. Let it hit each taste bud. Because when I was an eater, when I was eating a lot of food, I would always, in the last year or two, be very conscious about chewing it a lot. But I was still, chewing it a lot as fast as I could, getting that next chip in my mouth, getting that next bite of quinoa in my mouth quick, and not really tasting it, getting ready to light up a cigarette after the meal. That stuff is going to be just as detrimental to your body and to your emotional body, to your spiritual body, as anything else, because you're rushing through the process. So it doesn't matter how good the food is. If your energy about the food isn't good, then it's not going to work out. And so, yeah, I'm going to make another video tonight, but Michael's telling me that's good to go right there. So just get into a good state of mind when you eat food, slow down, take your time with it, and try to be around people you love so that it's a good experience, and the food will suit you better. It'll take to your energy body well, and that'll relate to your physical body afterwards, because everything emanates from the spiritual realm. So if it's a spiritually good meal, meaning the person made it with love, whether it's you or another person, and it was enjoyed with love, with good vibes, and with the intention of enjoying the pleasure of the food, because we're here on earth, we may as well enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So just do that, get the energy right, and then when the time to take a juice fast comes for you, this is the last thing I'll tell you, is I knew I was going to take a juice fast like 2 or 3 years ago when I learned about it, but I was patient with myself, knowing that the time would come. Nothing out of time is one of my old family mottos. Nothing out of time. So that has a couple meanings, but the literal obvious meaning is that things happen in their right time. So just because you may be learning about the juice fast from me or from other people doesn't mean you need to rush into it. There's ways to enjoy your life right now without even changing your diet. It's okay to eat whatever you got to eat. You know, I'm not going to get into all that stuff, but this is just a nice, pleasant video, which is well needed. All right, love you guys. Goodbye.